Welcome to our Sitting Tall series. Let's start in a seated position. Hips can be elevated with a bolster or some blankets. Now, however you sit, just go ahead and switch it out. So the legs are crossed the way they normally aren't. Then press your fingertips down into the mat. Notice how there's a subtle lift of your chest, drop of your shoulders. And then from here, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Continue. Deep breath into the belly, inhale. And then exhale. Notice as you inhale, your bottom grounding, fingers reaching in opposition. Maybe even shutting your eyes for a second, allowing yourself to come in. Notice the subtleties. One more deep breath into your belly. And relax your shoulders, shut your eyes. No judgment. Just taking notice how your body feels in this moment. Release your hands down. And we'll go ahead and come into a tabletop position. You can pad your knees, make fists for wrists, or use the starfish hands. And right here, open up your knees. We're just going to do a little mini flow here. Bottom comes back towards the heels for child's pose. And then shift forward. Come into a modified plank. Shoulders stacked right over your wrists. Hug your upper arms in. Tops of your toes press down. Lift up into a baby cobra. Just feeling your back body strong. Low back, glutes, and hamstrings. Chin is still off of the chest, gaze is a bit forward. And release down. Push up, open up your knees. Bring your bottom back, pause in child's pose. Shift forward, modified plank. Very slowly hug the upper arms in, chaturanga down. Press your toes down. Lift up into a baby cobra. And release down. One more time, opening up the knees, big toes together, child's pose. Shifting forward to our kneeling plank. Very slowly lowering all the way down. Tops of the toes press down. Lift up, maybe lifting your hands up too for baby cobra. Breathe. And then gently release. Now push up. Come onto your hands and knees. Everything is stacked. Take your right leg, lengthen it out. Foot is flexed, both hips are level with the ground. Now take your opposite arm, your left arm, thumb is up and reach forward. Hold right here, gaze is down. Feel your back body igniting. And release. Now let's switch. Left leg lengthened. Right arm reaches, spinal balance. Notice your hand and your leg grounding. Your fingers and your feet pressing away from each other. And then release. Do a few cat and cows. Inhale, heart center peeks through. And then exhale, everything rounds. Inhale, open. And then exhale and round. 2 more times. Inhale, drop those shoulders. And then exhale and round. Come into neutral. Big toes together. Press back into child's pose. And when you're ready, tucking the toes and lifting up into a down dog. Remember, you can keep a nice bend in your knees. Feel the firmness of the back of your arms, the length of your spine here, and the opening through your legs, especially the calves, the lower part of the back of your legs. Just take a few breaths. Now take your gaze between your hands, walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Put a deep bend in your knees, reverse your swan dive all the way up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Release, come to the center of your mat. Find mountain pose. Big toe, pinky toe, heel pressing down, Pada Bandha. Belly pulling in, ribs hugging. Mountain pose, strong and unmovable. Now lengthen your hands out. Walk your feet wide. 5-star position. Your wrists and ankles are nice and aligned. Release your hands down. Turn your left toe to the top of the mat. You're nice and tall, 2 long legs. Reach your fingers, shift your hips back, and then cartwheel around into a triangle pose. Really important to think length right here. Reaching the fingers up, reaching the fingers down. Top shoulder pulls up and back. You can look up, center, or down. Hold right there. And use your torso to cartwheel up. Back hand goes down, front hand reaches up first. And we just slide down for a reverse triangle. Come back, put a bend in that front knee. Bend your front arm, side angle. If you're reaching this time, let's take a half bind. So take your hand behind your back and then pull the top shoulder up and open. And looking up, center, or down. Use your torso to come up. You're still in that front leg. Back hand down, reverse warrior. Just opening the opposite side body. Come back up center. Lengthen, come back into 5-star position. Let's take the right toe, turn it towards the top of the mat. Reach forward and then cartwheel. The most important thing is that your body is nice and tall, like it's between a doorway right here. Wherever your hand lands, on your calf, on your thigh. And sometimes if you're not feeling the length, if you come up a bit higher, it will feel better. But pulling that top shoulder up and back, opening your chest. Using your torso to come up, back hand goes down, front hand lifts up, and we just slide down, opening your side body, reverse triangle. Connecting with your breath. And then cartwheel up. Put a bend in your front knee. Make sure knee is aligned with your toes. Bend your arm. Support it on the thigh and reach up. Side angle. And we'll take a half bind. Take your hand behind. Pull your shoulder back even more. Use your torso to come up, staying in your front leg. Back hand is down, front hand reaches up first, and then over for reverse warrior. Noticing the strength in your lower body, still strong and stable. And then cartwheel up. Come out of the front leg, turn both toes forward. Now take your hand behind your bottom as if you have a beach ball. Feel your posture muscles working, back of your shoulders, upper back. I'll stay to the side for a second. You can hook your thumbs or press your palms together. You can choose to stay right here. Or if it feels right, hinge from your hip and come into a forward fold with chest expansion. And slowly lengthen up and release. Walk your feet back in. Shake everything out. Standing tall in mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhaling up. Maybe thinking of gathering all that good stuff and sealing it into heart center. 1 more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now return to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward and then fold. Inhale, half lift. Now on this next exhale, hands are apart. You're gonna walk yourself back. Come to a kneeling position. Open up your knees and come back into child's pose. And then we'll shift forward into kneeling plank, using the strength of your upper body to chaturanga down, meeting in baby cobra. Again, pulling back, opening up the knees, child's pose. Shifting forward into kneeling plank and seeing how slowly you can lower down. Meeting baby cobra, elbows pull towards your bottom, and release one more time. Opening up the knees, big toes together, child's pose. Shift forward into kneeling plank. And very slowly chaturanga down. Baby cobra. Maybe those hands come up off of your mat. And then release. Push up. Come back onto all fours. Take opposite arm and opposite leg again. So you can start with your right leg, left arm reaches, hold right here. Just feel that steadiness, soft gaze directly down, and release. Switching sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And the reason why the thumb is up is there's more space in your shoulder joint. So thumb up to the ceiling, and then release. Take a few cat and cows. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Perhaps deepen the breath. And then we'll return where we started. Back to sitting tall. And again, however you normally cross your legs, switch it out. Just settle your bottom in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, open. And exhale. Fingertips to your mat. Get that little lift. We'll go side to side. Opening up your side bodies just a bit more. One more in each direction. Come center. Palms up, elbows back. Let's take ear to shoulder and hold. Bring your head up center. Opposite ear to shoulder, hold. Notice if one side is holding a bit more than the other. Bring your head up center. Hands to heart center. Shut your eyes and check in. Notice, do you feel like you're sitting taller? Is there more ease in your body, your mind? Is your energy different? Now come back to your natural breath, the gentle ebb and flow, rise and fall of your rib cage. and your belly. And then open your eyes. And we will end this sitting tall session with a namaste. The light in me respects the light in you. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed another 20-minute or so session. That's really helpful for maintaining good posture. It's so easy when we're sitting watching TV or even at the computer to slump forward. So remember, just get up, move, open things up. That little press down with the fingertips and the drawing of the shoulder blades to the spine. And of course, relaxing and releasing from your neck region. It can do wonders. I'll see you again soon.